you doing today? My name is Joseph. I'll be your nurse today. I'm gonna go ahead and check your name and date of birth. All right. And at this point, I would log into my EMR. I would check my EMR against his name and date of birth on his wristband. I would assess for allergies, and I would make sure that the provider did put the order in for his catheter, and then I would log out. I'm also going to note that this is a sterile procedure, so I took my name badge off and any wristbands or anything that would interfere with the sterile procedure. So I'm going to go ahead and put his bed up to a working height. All right, Mr. Foley, we're going to be putting a urinary catheter in you today, just because of the urinary retention that you've been experiencing is going to help get some of that urine out of your bladder, okay? If you feel uncomfortable and need to stop at any moment, just let me know. Work his bed up to a working height. I'm going to put my table and bring it up over here. Now, do some hand hygiene. Don some non-sterile gloves. Pull his blankets up. And I'm only going to expose the areas that I need to perform my procedure. Alright, Mr. Foley, I'm going to expose you real quick. Expose the working area. And now I'm going to assess the perineal area, and I'll do any perineal care that was warranted or needed to be done, but it does not seem like it needed to be done currently. So I'm going to go ahead and spread his legs.
So I'm going to go ahead and give
All right, I'm going to take my gloves off.
I would find the patient, verify that the
Do some hand hygiene.
information
I bring my Foley catheter kit over here.
I would assess for allergies.
Set it down, or I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Set it down on the bed.
And I would log out.
I'm going to throw my trash over here.
Urinary catheter today.
Now I'm going to open away to the side, to the side, and then finally towards me. And now I'm going to go under the sterile field and move it as close to the head of the bed as I can. These are my sterile gloves. So I'm going to go ahead and set these over here. This is a fenestrated drape that I will not be using today. So I'm going to pull this away and drop. And then this is my sterile field. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the 1-inch border and just play around the 1-inch border until it opens up. Okay. And then I'm going to find the water resistant side.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and
Keep grabbing by the 1-inch border. And I'm going to create my U. I'm going to drop it.
I'm going to position her
Create a U on my patient.
butterfly position.
Alright, now I'm going to marry my sterile fields, going under, making sure not to contaminate anything.
I'm assessing the genitalia.
I'm going to move it and connect them, now knowing that where they connect is not sterile anymore. So now I'm going to go ahead and don my sterile gloves. Make sure to keep an eye on the sterile field. So I'm going to go ahead and do some hand hygiene. Open up my sterile gloves. Alright.
So I'm going to open it away from me, side,
Alright.
and then towards me.
I'm going to go ahead
Go ahead and grab my glove.
and insert my hand,
I will not be using
keeping this sterile.
and I'm going to pick up my sterile field. Only touching the one.
Alright, and now I'm going to go under, insert other sterile.
Placing.
Now I'm going to go ahead and make sure, just go down a little bit and make sure I'm still keeping that sterile. Alright, now that my sterile gloves are on, I'm going to move this out the way. I'm going to go ahead and move my square over to where I'm going to be working. I'm going to go ahead and open my swabs up and get them according like so. I'm going to grab my lubricant,
I see what they're saying.
squirt some lubricant in this spot right here. Take this away, discard. Now I'm gonna go ahead and open up my
Stuff
syringe.
that I know I'm supposed to do. I need to
Take this
slow
away,
down.
this guard.
It's not gonna take me.
And I'm gonna attach this to my port.
Slow down. Think about what I'm doing.
And I'm going to carefully take off the sheath. Take this away and drop. And now I'm going to go ahead and clean the area. So I'm going to go ahead and commit this hand to dirty by grabbing the shaft.
Can you see from this way?
I'm going to take one of my swabs
As long as you can see like everything I'm doing.
and go around the meatus like so. To me, away, drop. Second swab, go around the meatus again. To me, away, drop. And one last swab around the meatus. To me, away, and drop. And now, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my kit, move it closer to the area I'm going to be working with. I'm going to grab the end, dip it in the lube, then I'm going to insert all the way to the bifurcation, making sure not to tap the meatus.
Hand hygiene every 10 seconds. You don't even say it on there.
Still inserting all the way to that bifurcation. Alright, and then once I get to the bifurcation, I'm gonna let go of the meatus, and I'm going to secure the end, still not touching that meatus. Now I can insert or inflate the balloon. Insert it all the way. Alright, and now I'm going to pull for resistance. Alright, and I have resistance. Now I'm still holding pressure on that plunger. So now I can go ahead and take this off. Take the plunger, drop, and now the sterile part of my procedure is done. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out. I'm going to get all my trash together. Go ahead and throw all this away. Go ahead, take my gloves off.
So at this point, I would log into
Do some hand hygiene. I'm just gonna put another pair of gloves on, just to be clean. I'm gonna touch the patient. And I would go ahead and attach the side of the Foley to either thigh, either right here or right here by tape. And then I would take the catheter bag and I would come connected to a part of the bed that moves with the bed but does not move independently.
So
as such,
waist height. So I'm gonna go ahead.
about right here, below the level of the bladder. And now I would go ahead and provide privacy for my patient.
Waist height.
You still doing okay, Mr. Foley? All right, perfect. Go ahead and provide privacy. Go ahead and clean up the room. Throwing everything away. Move this back. This down. Go ahead and move this bed all the way down. All right, Mr. Foley, I'll be back in about 30 minutes to check on you. You got your call light to the left of you. Or no, it's to the right of you right here. I'm putting your bed in lowest hand lock position. 2 side rails are up, and I'll be back to check on you shortly.